Well, we're back together again. Geoff Arnold, Doug Raftery. Another edition of the Keys Corner is upon us as we hope to see you out of the ballpark this weekend. A lot of fun stuff coming up. We'll get to that a little bit later on. But, Doug, let's talk a little bit of Keys news first of all. And we have to begin with Keys starting pitchers, which entering Wednesday, the group has an ERA of below 3.8. Pretty impressive.
It has been impressive, and it's been an impressive stretch over the last 10 games. 5 quality starts. Lucas Long, phenomenal in the first game with Wilmington. And John Means, he's been the real surprise for me, the lefty out of West Virginia. He's really thrown a lot of strikes. He's kept the pitch count down for a majority of his starts this season, and sooner or later he could very well make the jump if he continues to pitch like this to higher levels, and a great guy as well.
Yeah, John Means was great. Additionally, Lucas Long threw the ball extremely well in the first game of the homestand. 8 innings of shutout baseball, something we haven't seen this year yet.
And it was the difference, the changeup. That was the difference for Lucas Long. He had a lot of fade on it. He was very good, threw a lot of strikes, and efficient. 91 pitches in 8 innings. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, 13 ground ball outs as well. Every sinker ball pitcher loves to do that. Additionally, Aderlin Rodriguez continues to hit the ball well. He lost the 10-game hitting streak last week, but 8 RBIs last week, and they all came against Wilmington, who never likes to see Aderlin Rodriguez in the lineup.
No, never, and it doesn't matter if it's at Nimio Field or Frawley Stadium because he's hitting the ball no matter where he's at, and Aderlin's such a hard swing, but it's a compact swing at the same time. He can flip it the other way. He had the Keys only hit this past weekend against Potomac on a slider away. He's able to poke it out with those fingertips, and for Aderlin, yeah, he can drive it down the left field line or out of the park, but he does a very good job just extending the hands at the same time.
Yeah, always a reliable option as well, and somebody that you pretty much see in the lineup every day. We're joined by Lucas Long, who is the Keys starting pitcher on Tuesday night. Lucas, 8 shutout innings against the Wilmington Blue Rocks. What made you so successful in your last start?
Last night was good. I just kept the ball down, and Jonah Heim and I were on the same page with pitches, and everything seemed to be working. 2 seams down, got a lot of ground balls, and I let the defense work for me. I think I had 13 ground ball outs, so the guys were in it, and I know they all enjoy a quick-paced game as much as I do, so try and throw strikes and just get back on the mound to do it again.
Now, you throw the 2-seam fastball like you were saying. What are some keys to success for making that pitch successful?
It all starts when I stay down in the zone with that. If I start at the knees and it sinks below the zone, for the most part, I'm going to get a ground ball out. So I think my biggest developmental thing for the past year or 2 has been developing that pitch, and I think I'm starting to see success with that, and that's really been my saving grace in pro ball so far.
You've pitched well since you've gotten up to the Keys, but overall the starting pitchers have done a really good job. Why do you think the team has been so successful in the starting pitchers? Why have the starters been so good?
Yeah, everyone's been doing great. I think. Everyone's close to a sub-3 ERA or somewhere around there. Seems like, at least. I think our catchers are doing a great job handling the pitchers. I think everyone's on the same page. They're stealing strikes for us. They're calling the right pitches, and it's been a credit to Kenny and the organization for developing us and putting us in a good position for success.
All right, so I want to ask you a couple really quick questions, some quick hitters here. All right, first of all, who was your favorite player when you were growing up?
Growing up, I loved I'm a Minnesota guy, so I watched Torrey Hunter, Jock Jones, and all those guys. And then I had a high school teammate go to Vanderbilt and become roommates with Sonny Gray. So once that happened, I kind of started watching Sonny, and now I kind of try and emulate his game a little bit into mine. But he's one of my favorite pitchers to watch.
All right. Favorite clubhouse snack?
Favorite clubhouse snack? It's always nice when there's PB&Js, but my guilty pleasure is peanut butter pretzels.
All right, and finally, and I don't want you to offend anybody here, but favorite teammate. Do you have a favorite teammate from all the time when you've been a professional player?
Favorite teammate? That's always a tough call. I think Steve Wilkerson has been just a great leader and clubhouse guy to have around. I think he's not afraid to put his foot down when he has to and lightens the mood when he needs to. So he's been with him every step along the way, and he's been a good guy to be around.
Well, Lucas, a great job in your start on Tuesday, and continued success the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Well, I want to thank Lucas Long for joining us. Hopefully his success and the success of the Keys starting pitchers will continue as we move along into the month of May. I'm Geoff Arnold, along with Deforest Garcia, who is our team's promotions manager. Deforest, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, Jeff. How about you?
I'm doing just fine. I have a question for you.
What you got?
How did you get your first name, Deforest?
Oh, my parents are big Star Trek fans, and Spock on the show, the actor's name is DeForest Kelly, so DeForest it was. Luckily, my mom wanted to name me Spock, and my dad stepped in and shut that down at the hospital, so you're not calling me Spock Garcia.
Okay, well, I'll avoid doing that. I hope that's not your middle name, though.
It is not, Scott.
Okay, all right. Well, something that we've learned about Deforest Garcia today. While we're finished with names right now, let's talk about your some of the promotions that we've got coming up over the course of this homestand. Chris Cooley is going to be here on Saturday, former Redskins Pro Bowl tight end. I know a lot of people are excited to coming out for halfway to kickoff night.
Oh, yeah, it'll be from 5 to 7 p.m., I believe. He'll be out here at the ballpark. He'll be signing autographs, taking pictures with fans. We'll also have some football-themed promotions, and then we'll have a fireworks show to wrap up the night.
Who's your favorite NFL team?
Minnesota Vikings all the way.
Well, I think Lucas Long would probably be right with you on that. Final theme we've got Sunday is going to be the candy drop. It is back for yet another year, and it's something that all the kids love to come out for.
Oh, yeah, we'll have that helicopter after the game dropping candy into the outfield, and I tell you, there's nothing like sheer chaos of kids running towards candy. It's wild.
Yeah, it will be wild, but it will be supervised, so don't be afraid of that. All right, DeForest, thanks so much for spending a little time with us. He's DeForest, I'm Jeff, as well as for my partner, Doug Raftery. Thanks so much for watching the Keys Corner. We hope to see you out at the ballpark this weekend.